What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing an in-depth review of my favorite fictional of the new Greenville update. The limited, it's actually right behind me, and it's going to be the Bentley Continental GT. It's based off the Continental GT. And before we get started, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. So as you can see, it's very, very beautiful. I love the color. The official name in the game is the 2022 Bentley Cardiff Alpine Summit. It's like a limited version of the Continental GT. If I go over here into here, we can see it's raised, so it's going to be better for tackling more terrain. It has some secrets I want to show you, or not really secrets, but like, for example, the fog lights. It lights up really nicely, and I'll show that to you. And there's also bar lights up there. Red brake calipers. We have a little English flag here, and we also have details. We have screws that are holding these parts in over here for, I think it's a body kit, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't think so, but yeah, really, really good detail. And of course, in this update, you guys know that you can adjust rims. I don't think you can do it on any cars except for the Range Rovers, but I'm not sure if you can do it in this one. If you've tried it, let me know down in the comments. But it'd be nice to like change these rims. I'd probably like make it smaller. These rims are really big. Like, I'd probably make it a lot smaller. Yeah, so we have the flying spur in the game already, and now this is the Continental GT. I've been waiting for this one. So yeah, taillights really nice. They're more slimmer than the flying spur. And we have our mirrors. I think they're the same with the flying spur. And then we have the grill. We have headlights here, really, really decorated, really detailed. And we don't have the flying emblem here that we have on the flying spur. It's just covered up here because I think this is more of like a sport-oriented version of the Bentley. But yeah, and then up here we have, I think it's like suitcases or like some luggage or like something. It's something to do with this car. Very nice. Then we have Bentley printed right up here. Really, really nice. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into, oh yeah, back here, we can look at the exhaust. Really nice chrome tip exhaust. And we have a little detail right here. It says Bentley. How cool is that? There's so much detail. And we have another texture inside the exhaust. That's a lot of detail. Very nice. There's a lot of detail on this car, I'm going to admit. Like, I did not notice that until now. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into every part of this car. Let's see if it has a startup or like a power folding mirror sound. Let's see, or like a locking sound. Okay, it does. It sounds kind of like a Porsche, but let's see here. Okay, so the headlights, when you unlock it, it's a very smooth transition. The whole thing lights up and this strip moves. For the back, it's just going to be one strip like that. And yeah, very, very nice. We have power folding mirrors. I love the Bentley power folding mirror animations. I don't know about you, but when it comes to like power folding mirrors, I like mine specifically. Like, I want mine to take a certain amount of time to close and a certain amount of time to open. I don't like the ones that, like, for example, for the Audi e-tron in this game, they fold really fast. I mean, some people like that, right? But I just don't. Like, I like how this one doesn't take too long, but it just gets to the point. Like, it's a good second and a half or like 2 seconds maybe, but it just gets to the point. Like that. And not only does it just fold, it, like, I'm going to try my best with my cursor to explain it. It doesn't just go in a straight line. It goes first, and then it curves up like that. And then comes back out and then straightens. So because you can see the curve on the line here. So over here you can see it kind of goes up and it looks really nice in my opinion. Yeah, you can see it curve and then it comes back and it straightens out. That's really nice. So yeah, really, really nice. Let's go ahead and hear the startup now. Okay, I don't know if this specific limited has a different startup because I have not purchased the regular Continental GT. Let me know down in the comments if this is the same startup, and also let me know if it's the same startup as the Flying Spur. I think it might be a little bit deeper because, you know, like sport oriented, a little bit louder as well. And but yeah, I think the Flying Spur was a little bit quieter, but they sound really similar. Let me know if they're the same or if I'm just hearing it differently. Let's just hear that again. Yeah, it pops a little bit. And now revving is disappointing. I think it's a little bit louder than the Flying Spur. I mean, I would expect like just a little bit louder, but I mean, I don't know if in real life if they have it like this. Maybe it's just going off of that, but I like personally, I would really, really like this car more. Like I would cherish it if it made a louder noise. Like for example, the Range Rover Sport, the blue one over there, has the best noise or startup out of all of them, in my opinion. It's the loudest, most high pitched, and then the Autobiography would be a close second with like a lower but still very deep and loud pitch startup. But yeah, there we go. Here are the blinkers, tail lights, headlights, horn. Okay, not bad, not bad. Sounds very similar to, like, for example, any British car, like one of these. Maybe a little bit more like, not high pitch, maybe just like a little bit more like, I don't know the word, like edited. Maybe like a little bit more like down pitched, but like lengthier, if that makes any sense. So yeah, so over, and also, fun fact, the Bentleys in this game are, I think, from my knowledge of this game, one of the only, if not the only cars or brand that has soft like lights, soft light startups or off. Like I'll show you here. Like for example, I'll just take another car. Let's just take this Rolls Royce. Like you would think it has like soft lights, but no. You click the light button, it just turns on rapidly, and you turn it off, and it turns off really fast. I'll show that to you again. On, off. But for the Bentley over here, the Bentley is different. The Bentley, if you can see it well, if I do it, it's very distinct, but I think you can see it better when I turn it off. It's soft. It's gradual. It's more dynamic, which I really like. It's not like, it doesn't just like turn on or turn off. Like, let's see here. I think starting is normal, and then, yeah, that is so much more gradual and dynamic than the Rolls Royce. So I really like that Bentley did that. So we can go ahead and look at the headlights actually. So the headlights light up the top portion, and then the high beams light up the bottom too, and then the separate light down here, and for here I think, yeah. So it's just a whole like little ring around here for all of them. And then over here, I'm going to show you the fog lights. And you can see the English flag here. It's like painted on. But the fog lights are right in the middle. So if you click right here on keyboard, it's N. The fog lights turn on. And they're located in such an interesting place. They're really cool. I don't know if the other Continental GTs have it or if it's just on this limited one. But if it's on the limited one, it's really cool. It's like a one-of thing. It's special. And then up here, your bar also lights up. So what that means is, it has basically double fog lights. So the fog lights on this car are really bright, as you can see. Like, it's daytime, and you can see how bright they are. Which means at nighttime, with everything on high beams and fog lights, it's going to be really, really bright. Like, let's go over here, and, like, let me see. I'm going to change the time to, like, oh, yeah, that's 12 p.m. Let's do, let's do here. Let's do 24. Does that work? Okay, 12 a.m. Perfect. You can see, okay, here are the normal low beams. Okay? Let me turn it off. And then here are the fog lights. The fog lights are like twice as bright as the low beams. And I'm making such a big deal about this because literally every other car that like has these are either the same as the low beams or barely any difference. This one is like way brighter. Not to mention it's also dynamic. Like, do you see? That's clear as day. Look how dynamic that is. That is amazing. Like, even Rolls-Royce doesn't have dynamic ones. Their fog lights just turn on and turn off as well as every other car. That's why I like Bentley so much. Their lights have so much detail. It's gradual. And a gradual turn off, a gradual start. So then over here we can check out the high beams. High beams are really bright. I'm willing to argue that the fog lights are just as bright as the high beams. I mean, look at them. They're almost as bright. So if you turn on all of them, here are the low beams, the high beams, and the fog lights. It gets really bright. For reference, that's just the low beam, high beam, fog light. The fog light is so bright, it just becomes like a beacon. Like, I don't even need lights. I can just use the fog lights here. But yeah, so let's go ahead and over here and change the time back to 7 o'clock a.m. Let's go ahead and start driving this car. I've been talking about it enough. They're very, you can hear like distinct pops a little bit. And also the suspension is rock hard, by the way, which kind of caught me off guard. Like, it is like rock hard. I don't know if they're going to fix this in the future. I really hope they do. I remember when the Rolls-Royce Cullinan came out, the suspension was hard and then they softened it really well. I hope they do it with this one, because this thing is like, it's rock hard. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's like an off-roader. But yeah, let's go and it accelerates really well, as you can see. But yeah, turning radius, I noticed, is not the best on this car. Like when you're going like at a good speed, like over 50 or like 60. Like I am completely cranking the wheel. Like, and I couldn't make it through. I went off the road, as you saw. Like here, I'll just make a turn. It's a boat. It takes a while. Like if I was going like 50, 60 miles an hour on this roundabout and I make a left-hand turn, I'm completely cranking the thing. And it just barely makes it. Like, if I was going to make a really fast turn here, I couldn't. And, like, for example, on this lane, if I wanted to go from, like, this lane to this lane, which is completely doable in other cars, I can't do it in this car. It takes me off the lane. So what I'm going to have to do is slow down a lot and then do it. But and literally every other car, this is like a boat, and it's not even that big. Like the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, which is known for being a boat, it's so ginormous. It's hard to move it. Moves better than this. Like it's not even that big of a car. But yeah, so the daytime running lights are actually both of these lights, and then as you can see, the blinker, they come on, and then the actual lights fade in again when you turn off the blinkers. So let's go ahead and launch this car. It does not have launch control, which surprised me, but it revs up to almost 8,000 RPM, 7,700. So let's do a top speed run here. It goes 10 miles faster than the normal Continentals. It goes 216. Let's go ahead and start it. This is just a hint faster than the Flying Spur. The rear spoiler pops up here. That's very nice. I don't think the Flying Spur had one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it had one. We're already at 160. This is really fast. We're at 180. We're at 190. We're at 200. We're at 210. And now we're at 216. So it was really easy to hit 216. And now at this light, I'm going to do a braking test. Keep it as straight as I can. Oh. Whoops. But yeah, that's also, I'm glad I did that because it shows me the safety features. It shows the safety features of this car. It has hazards that turn on automatically. If you brake at a certain speed, the hazards will turn on. Like, for example, I think it's at like 50 or 60, but as soon as it starts rapidly blinking, hazards turn on. Anyway, let's do a full speed test again and just do the braking test again. And let's just take a note over here, the detail. I really like the Continental. I think it looks really good, but I just think the Flying Spur looks a little bit more luxurious. But this is way sportier. I like the sportier look of it. And this does not, like, this Flying Spur can't even be compared to this when it comes to, like, how sporty it looks. This one looks way sportier. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the braking test at, like, let's say that little pot thing right there. Brakes. I'm pretty well for this car. I mean, it's a heavy car, not that big, but it has really big brakes. Like the brake calipers are ginormous. But yeah, so I think this is a coupe. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's just a sedan. But yeah, nice car, really nice car. And yeah, that's honestly all you can say about it because it's not much different from the Flying Spur look-wise or I just crashed. Looks-wise or like performance-wise, just a little bit faster. Sounds basically the same, and it like handles like around the same-ish. And for the normal Continentals, I mean, everything is the same other than like, like the little add-ons, this little roof rack and, the 10 mile an hour speed difference. But yeah, I just wanted to make an in-depth review of this specific car because this is my favorite limited out of the bunch. If you had, like, let's say $400,000 and you wanted to buy 2 limiteds, I would buy this one and the BMW M20Z. If you had like $200,000 and you did not want this car, I would go for the BMW and like I'd go for the taxi as well, and try and get the Mini Cooper because that thing is cheap and it's just a free limited. It's basically free. It's really cheap. So yeah, if you have money for this, definitely buy it. It's worth it. I'm sure in the future they'll come out with an update that softens the suspension and makes it a little bit easier to handle because the handling is atrocious. It's horrible. Like, look. That is unacceptable. It takes me from here all the way to the edge of over there to make that turn. Like, I have to slow down to turn. And it turns like a boat. But yeah, I hope they fix the handling and the suspension. But yeah, but besides that, really, really nice car. Dynamic lights. Everything's amazing with it. And yeah. So yeah. If you have the money, please buy this car, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you want more like one-on-one cars, like car reviews like this, like in-depth reviews. I try to make these videos as long and as detailed as possible, but yeah, if you guys actually like these, let me know down in the comments, and let me know what cars you want me to do. Like, for now, I'm gonna stick with like what my personal favorites from every update to come. And I'll try doing those. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. And I hope you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.